Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Tuesday the 26th of March and I'm here with a tarot and oracle card reading for you. So I'm going to use two different packs today. I think sometimes they complement each other quite well. So let's see what the tarot has for us today. Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, this card, I was struggling and fighting with the pack. I didn't know which one to choose. And then this one kind of just fell out. And we've got the Death card. Doesn't seem like much of a surprise to me because this eclipse energy that we've had has really brought some quite dramatic endings. Which obviously was yesterday's, but eclipse energy goes on for a good few days. So you may find a dramatic ending in your life somehow, and that can, obviously it's a collective message, so that can mean many different things. The Death card comes in when something has to end, you know, life has to end, hence death. Sometimes you can see by the reactions of these people that not everybody, people try and fight death. So we have, like, there's a king here, there's a lady there that's just kind of surrendered to death. There's the priest there that's praying. So whether he's praying for his own life or just praying for the souls around him that death is going to be taking. And you've also got this little child here. And this is the beautiful part of this card. The little child isn't scared. He's handing death flowers. He can see, perhaps, and obviously he's holding this flower here as well, isn't he? So there's lots of lessons to be learnt there that, you know, we can all approach these endings to our lives in different ways, but we can't change it when things come in and do end. You know, we just can't. That's very much this person's job, to come in and go, well, you know what? It's time for something else. And obviously, I feel like the little child doesn't fear death because when we are born or reborn, children don't know fear. They're conditioned to know fear. And they come in and if you believe in reincarnation, obviously when children are very little, you hear stories, don't you, of them recounting their past lives and stuff. So they kind of get a lot of what we don't get, or what we get conditioned out of us as we get older, and sort of, you know, try and fit into the human world. So I really feel there's something to learn from this little child's innocence, because, as I say, he doesn't see the death card or the death person, the Grim Reaper there, as a threat at all. He can see perhaps the goodness that's going to come from this ending. So as I mentioned, we're in an eclipse season at the moment. The lunar eclipse, which we had yesterday, is very much about an ending. And then in April, I think it's the 8th, we have a solar eclipse. That's the new beginning. So these next couple of weeks are going to be a transitional period while you get used to what's moved out of your life and think about what's coming into it, or start manifesting what comes into it. And of course, in the middle of those two eclipses, we have Mercury retrograde. So that's going to be a lot of time, I feel, for some reflection and inner work to place you exactly where you need to be for that new beginning. So I am going to use a new pack of cards now that I've got. These were designed by Lorraine Goodfellow, who I've just been on my retreat with. So let's see which one of these beautiful cards accompanies death. Okay. Well, that sums that up beautifully. Freedom. It's time to set yourself free. Wow. Well, doesn't that just go beautifully? Because when things end in our life, it does create a gap, a vacuum, an opportunity. So many of us are so conditioned to just make the same mistakes again. I feel like this is saying, no, look differently now. Take this time to look at how you want your life to be and make that happen. Make that the new thing that comes into your life. I love the dolphins that are swimming around. I think we had a message from Dolphin, didn't we, last week before I went away. And I love the rainbow as well that you can see in the clouds there. So yeah, that's a really lovely card. And I think it's actually a real lovely antidote to anyone that fears the death card or worries about what that ending might be. this is telling us that the opportunity there is for us to gain more freedom and to live a life that perhaps we haven't been living up till now. So I hope that helped. I'll be back again tomorrow, and have a lovely day. Bye for now.